So, I would have just finished my phone interview 4 minutes ago, but they never called me. And I don't know how I feel about this, because I got an email every single day from this company being like, don't forget your phone interview is at this time on this date, and it's scheduled. You want to add it to your Google Calendar? And I got a text message every hour before. I swear to God, I got 15 notifications that this job interview was coming and that it was scheduled and it was a thing. And I don't know, maybe they're just not notifying the interviewers. But I never got called, so I had to reschedule it. But I rescheduled it for tomorrow. So hopefully they fucking show up. But it's kind of a bad look, you know what I mean? It's kind of a bad look if your interview process doesn't even go smoothly. I'm still going to give them a chance, though. I don't know. It's not something I really wanted that badly, but it is something that would be good, temporarily. But I am also getting very close to being done with my certification. I literally have one more tiny section and then one more giant chapter, and that's it. And then I can start applying at gyms. And I don't know, part of me is maybe I should just hold out. What if I just held out long enough to get a job at a gym? But I don't know. I'm not sure. Ooh, maybe I should do the other code on the keys. There's a reason for everything. And if there is another pit stop on the way, which we've seen consistently in the readings, if there's a pit stop along the way, there's a reason for it. But sometimes it's as soon as you're about to give up and try something else or do something different, that's when the original plan comes through. So we're gonna give this a shot. We're gonna try it. I bent it. And I found, after everything dried on the keys, I found a bunch of gnats that had gotten stuck to the keys, which is not cute. I think they'll just scrape off though. I don't think they're permanently bonded. But it's time to go over with the new bottle. See what that looks like. Probably gonna use some gloves this time. What an interesting day. It's my life and it's now or never. Bon Jovi might be channeled song for the day. I'm not gonna live forever. I just wanna live while I'm alive. That song is very seize the day kind of energy. Heart is like an open highway. Like Frankie said, I did it my way. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life. So, Bon Jovi is at the forefront of the energy right now. Bon Jovi's pretty cool. I like Bon Jovi. I like all 80s music though. Most of it. Not all of it. There's a lot of good 80s music. And I'm hearing Oingo Boingo, which we've had plenty of Danny Elfman in the readings in the past. But that's normally a Halloween kind of vibe for me. And it's not Halloween, but yesterday I suggested to the friend group that we do How to Train Your Dragon. Because they do themed costumes every year, right? They always match each other. One year they did Disney, I think it was. Like, everybody had a Disney costume. And another year, they did Star Wars, where everybody had a Star Wars costume. And, okay, some of these gnats are stuck on there. So my idea was just like How to Train Your Dragon. There's enough characters that everybody could pick one that was pretty awesome. And I thought that seemed like a really good idea. We've got mosquitoes. We've got chipped paint. This is not going so hot. And it's textured. I don't really like that it's textured. So, Halloween's coming up in the energy. We've got imperfections showing on the keys. Yeah, there's like on this handle here, there's a little bit that's like rubbed off. There's chipped paint. Maybe there's a better way to do this. And it's now or never. But how many times am I going to refinish these keys? You know? Were they good enough already? Like in the first place? I tried so hard to get them to be like really cool and different and unique. And it kind of seems like maybe they would have been okay if I just didn't do anything at all. What would that be like? Package arriving. Interesting. I don't know. How you doing? Maybe I should redo it. You too. I guess I'm going to finish this coat either way. I'm going to finish this coat and see what it looks like. Even with chipped paint. Because we saw this last time, that perfect imperfections were part of the process here. I wasn't exactly anticipating like gnats getting preserved in amber. But what can you do? And if I keep on putting this off, trying to make it perfect, I'll never finish it. And it's now or never. Keeps popping up in my head. Yeah, like, yeah, I have another 2 months till Christmas in July. But what if I just take them back to ground zero? I'm hearing Beauty Base Zero from Hunger Games. In Hunger Games, what they call Beauty Base Zero was when they pretty much took the contestants, you know, the tributes, and they prettified them, but they didn't do anything overtly to change their natural beauty. They polished them. They might have done light, natural makeup, nothing fancy, nothing flashy, nothing to make them glimmer or glamour. Just simple, elegant beauty. Maybe that's what Spirit's calling for us to do here. Beauty Base Zero. Natural.